Yeah, and I totally understand that feeling because I have been there for the last 30 to 40 years or whatever of thinking about a life without alcohol and yeah that just would I don't know how that would work out. But that the transition I think I think it's like anything else, you like any other habit that you pick up or say a friend that you've had, for years or years or whatever, then maybe they pass away or whatever. There is a mourning period. There is a period where um, you'll have days where you just love it that you're waking up without a hangover, and then there's days where weekend comes up and you're like, especially the first few months, you're like, what am I going to do on the weekend? Because that's what my weekends were kind of planned around alcohol. My time after work was kind of planned after alcohol. And what helped with that transition period was to replace that something. I saw this in a Dr. Phil It was a Dr. Phil podcast, or I think something he wrote up about beating addiction. And one of the key things he said was that you need to replace that habit with something else. And that's exactly what I did. I started going to the gym. I started doing things that I normally wouldn't do because I'd be out drinking, in the evening. So I started doing things with friends that didn't drink, or doing things that I had always wanted to do, like going out hiking or arrowhead hunting or hunting or something like that, fishing or whatever that I normally would have blown off so I could go out and have my drinks. I started filling my life with that, and that made the transition a lot easier. But nonetheless, I think there was this period where there was a little bit of depression there, a little bit of breakup, kind of a post breakup period where I was breaking up with my buddy alcohol, or her, whatever. so so yeah, that's kind of that's kind of what the transition was like. And but once you start seeing the benefits, or once you start feeling the benefits, and you start thinking clearly, you're not waking up with a hangover. You can start thinking about doing things that you love, that you couldn't or wouldn't do before. Um, then those things, those fears, those concerns about you know not having alcohol, they pretty much fade away. And I'm at a point now where I like I said, I really don't want to drink, and I really don't care if I drink now, and I'm enjoying not drinking because I've done it for so long. It's like it's just great to have a to have a life without it. So